So let's take a look at the dies that we're using today. And this is how they come. There are 5 dies in the set, and they are the beautiful motifs. And then here's what they do. They cut out, 2 of them are die cuts that cut things out. Hi, Joan. And 3 of them do this. So it doesn't cut out everything, but allows you to create some dimension with your die with the little pop-outs there. Same thing for this one. And I would just kind of pull them up and curl them a little bit with my fingers. So they're not meant to pop out all the way. They are meant to do this. And then this one, the leafy one, I think is super pretty. As you know, I'm a sucker for leaves. So, hi, Carolyn. Good to have you. I'm a sucker for leaves. So this one got attention straight away. Now, do you recognize the color cardstock I used for these? It would be the Secrecy. And then we've also got cloud cover that we're using today. And might I say, my friends, that this combination right here has me hooked almost as much as, oh, this is crazy to say, Evening Evergreen. And I just drew a blank on the lighter one. And my favorites of all time. And now this is creeping in there as a very close second. Secrecy, and it's on the tip of my tongue. It's S's also, isn't it? Like Secrecy. Okay, well, whatever. This is me feeling stupid because I can't remember. All right, so we've got the dies. I'm going to use this one. We've also got the DSP, so let's take a look. Ah, that is so pretty. My gosh, it's gorgeous paper. Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent. There you go. I got it. And I don't think anybody helped me. I didn't see the right answer there. But you have probably seen these before. It comes, I think it's 4 in a pack. I have a half a pack here. There's the one we're using. I love the scenes. It is like crazy beautiful. And the colors that they chose are impeccable. All right, just gorgeous. So then we're going to take just a quick peek at the back side, which is a little more subtle. There we go. All right. So there is a little bit of a delay, by the way, because I'm watching myself and there's a major delay. Okay, we're going to take this 6x6 piece and I'm going to show you a fun fold using 6x6 paper. I've seen it out and about quite a bit lately, so it's nothing I came up with myself, but we're going to score it at 1 3/8 inch on all 4 sides. So I'm going to flip this and keep working my way around. And then we will do some trimming. And we're going to trim out each of the 4 corners. So it might be easier to take a look at this side. And then move it around so it's in the right light so you can see your score lines. But we're going to do this on all 4 corners. And while we're doing that, I need to talk about my amazing mom just a little bit. She's doing very well. Yesterday we went out to lunch and she can do that freely now, which is, I know, bittersweet and a blessing. And then we actually had my mom and my sister, who has been caregiving for Dad, over for supper last night as well. So we've been paying special attention to make sure Mom isn't alone unless she tells us she wants to be, which she said is going to be hard to tell us. So we may have to take cues. So, oh, Tanya, you like Timid Tiger? Ooh, yeah, that's a pretty color. Okay, so next up, we are going to take this piece and we're going to do a little bit of trimming. So we're going to go upper right corner to the score line on every section. So this will take a little bit as we work our way around, but just put the corner and this corner in the trimmer. And then you just want to make sure you don't cut this part off. So you want to be a little bit careful, but you're cutting these at the diagonal, upper right to that bottom corner, like so. When you take advantage of this BOGO sale, you have so many options. So I showed you just a few out of the annual catalog today. And don't forget about the ones that I didn't show you out of the annual catalog, but also don't forget the ones that are in the online exclusives, because as many of you know, those are some of my very favorites. There are also a few oldies ones, sweet collections that carried over. So you'll want to check those out. Those are online as well. So lots of online stuff. Don't neglect those. When you go on stampinup.com, then you will see somewhere to click that'll just take you right to all the sweet collections. That'll make shopping pretty easy for you. Joan just asked if my mom stamps. Only her Christmas cards. And honestly, she may end up doing more now. You know, it's hard to say. She enjoys it when she does it. And I need new blades, by the way, and it's just not something, I haven't placed an order for a long time. So I need to do that because they're getting all frizzy. But anyway, she is, I think, going to be maybe doing some more stamping. But actually, bigger priority is we are going to be cleaning up my stamp space together. So she's like, I'll come over and help you. And my sister wants to too, but my sister's a little more intimidating. So I have to be at a certain point before I invite her. So now we're going to fold all of these in. I'm going to work my way around this piece of DSP. So we're going to work our way around, and then we're going to tuck in the one at the end. It's like, you know, when you close a box, that's what it's like. So here I've got my little square that I've made with my 6x6 DSP. And then I'm going to take, I only want, you know, a little bit of this. So I'm going to trim around some of these leaves, cut the stem. Then I have one more to trim off here. And I'm sure I can find a use for this other leftover stem here. But this is going to get tucked in and added like that. Isn't that pretty? You're welcome, Anna. I'm so happy to be the one to have shared it with you. And it's so easy. You know, that's what I love about it. The ease of just having the 6x6 DSP and going from there. And if you want to use a different DSP, you surely can. You just trim it down to 6x6. All right, so here we've got that. Then we're going to add this to a 3.5-inch square of the DSP. So when you go through the work of creating this, it ends up to be about 3.25 inches. And then when you put it on a 3.5-inch square, it's perfection. It does kind of look like a shadow box, which brings me to another exciting. I've finally been creative. I cannot tell you how long it has been since I've really been able to sit down and be creative. And I am feeling it come back, and it feels really happy. But my paper pumpkin alternate sample that I'm going to share with my subscribers on Sunday night. It's kind of a weird time, but usually we do it Monday night. But this coming Monday is my mom and dad's wedding anniversary. So I wanted to be available for my mom. So we're doing paper pumpkin on a Sunday instead, which is different, but still awesome. All right, so we're going to get these layers. So I've got 4 by 5 1/4 cloud cover on a card base that is Secret Sea as well. So now we need to do a little stamping. Well, if you were here at the beginning, you heard me say that I did not buy any of the stamps for the Sweet collection. Regretting that already, and I always do, so I was an idiot. I don't even know what to say. So I'm going to go to another Sweet collection. Think about the mix and match opportunities for all of these Sweet collections. It boggles the mind how many mix and match types of things that we're able to do. And this is a stamp set that, of course, comes with amazing dies in the bundle. But I wanted to use this beautiful font, You Are Seriously the Best, is going to go on here with, of course, Secret Sea ink. So we've got a lot of matchy-matchy stuff going on here. So if you think about Evening Evergreen and Soft Succulent, these two colors right here go together like those do. I can't help it. They're just so pretty. And if I were to be honest, I would tell you that my house is not full of green. It is actually full of gray, black, white, and a little blue accent. So there you go. I am not all about the greens, but greens are my favorite color. It's weird. It's just what's happening here. And then we're going to go to the pressed flower motifs. So remember, I told you they came funky in a box in my order like this. So I'm almost getting to the point where things are going to be okay and back to normal in this package. But I'm going to add a couple of the motifs over here on the side. Oh my. And then, okay, Candace, that is awesome that you've got the paper. Okay, so I'm going to do a couple over here, and then I'm going to do another little guy. Oh, I ended up with 2 on my finger, see? Crazy. Okay, so here we've got our sweet little card, not hard, but really cool technique-y wise with that really neat and easy fun fold. And you don't have to add any adhesive to it. It just stays together there when you tuck that final piece or the final side in. If you would feel better about adding some adhesive, fine, but keep in mind it's not going to have any dimension then. It's just going to lay flat when you if you add adhesive. I like the dimension part of that fold, so that's how I'm doing it. So 3 items from the Beautiful Gallery Sweet Collection, and then also, and I can't even remember what this Sweet Collection is, but so really we use 4 items here from Sweet Collections that you would be able to order together and take advantage of the BOGO sale.